26. It is Week 18. Final week of the regular season. Every game on the schedule a division battle. This is one of the best. The Seahawks and 49ers come your way next. On the visitor sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team trying to see this through. They are one win from the perfect regular season. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, see the cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. What a way to wrap up this regular season. One of the best rivalries of the last quarter century. Seahawks and Niners are underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A huge play right off the bat. 37 yards. Kittle is the man in motion. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. The tight end in motion now. At the 6-yard line. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. McCaffrey. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's third and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. Good blocking, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And Seibert's extra point is true. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead, following the touchdown.
Main rival, I would say.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place
they
for
score
the
first,
drive
which
to
is
start.
fine.
Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback,
Yeah, 43-17.
Sam Darnold. From
Not
USC,
bad.
he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. They executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
Got a first down? It's a 3rd and 1?
Close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Got it with Smith
Jigba. He's to the 15. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Brush it off, baby. Brush it off.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7.
All right, all tied up.
Each team one possession, each
go.
team a score.
Keep our defense and hold them off just a
7-7
little bit better.
as they kick it off. The return is Dallas Flowers. Looking across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. And as we enter the final weekend of the season, you can see his name right up there at the top in terms of touchdown receptions this year. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
It's that.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's out of bounds on pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll go play action with Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. 13 yards on that pass.
That's
play.
crazy.
It's good for a Niners first down.
Huh.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses,
It took
we
a
want to
little better.
possess the ball,
But,
give
you
our
know.
offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Purdy.
Oh, dude, these are people 5, 6 defenders behind there, my dudes.
Tyrese Knight getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
8 sacks for
back
Tyrese.
up
That's
after
good.
the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the
Oh,
ground,
shit.
it's McCaffrey. And he'll get a good
Could've
chunk
stuffed
of
him.
that yardage back, but
6
he's
carries,
still
9 yards.
well short
That's
of
it.
a first down. On 4th down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard.
A pair of 7
And we're
from
back
the
in the Bay Area
scoreboard.
after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Sante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker.
No.
Fighting for yards, and he lost the football. The Niners have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to be like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown because for a minute,
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? Here's Walker. We're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Once again, is Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's second and 10. The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try and run it with Walker.
There we go. This
first down and more inside the 20.
There we go.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
I just realized
from 6
the
yards
mascot's to the left there. See?
goal.
Where's ours?
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. And he will score! Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
I think it's 22nd.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
Seriously, where's our mascot?
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. And were able to pick up.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess.
Can I check?
Technically, they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Oh, once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field, and he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jair Brown on the tackle.
Only a 39.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's 3rd and 7. On the ground, it's Walker. And they're going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Seahawks
It's going to be
first
a boring
down.
game because all I'm going to do is rush
Here's a
or
handoff to
get
Walker.
stuff.
And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's second down. Off the play fake, it's Darnold.
Ooh,
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. It is third
Oops.
and long.
Asante Samuel Jr. on the coverage.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold.
oh yeah.
Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
Seahawks first down. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll run here with Walker. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. And the Seahawks are going to have it first and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
14 yards.
Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Oh,
First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job
We gotta push it in.
defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, second down and goal.
come on.
Walker will
Yeah,
take this
let's
into
go.
the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
That's what we needed, baby.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 21-7 lead.
21. 49ers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it.
Here we
We
go.
are ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Oh, I should have
And
cut
he's
in
brought
and
down
one
right
more.
at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Already.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
And this is going to be a Seahawks first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire
2700
contest. And
yards.
while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Walker.
At their 49-yard line.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
51. I just need one more
A
100.
gain there of 15. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Ball on the 27. Here's second and a yard. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. They run with Walker. And they manage to pick up about 4. Alfred Collins there to bring him down. From the 21, here's second down and 6. From the gun, here's the gift to Walker. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Third down, they go with Walker. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Come on. Just got to punch up the middle.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense, Mike McDonald, not a huge fan of that last call, and he will throw the challenge flag. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge unsuccessful, and they are out of challenges now for the remainder of the game. Second and 10. The run here with McCaffrey. That one is snuffed out. Gonna lose yardage. Back to the 3.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
I don't know. That should have been an interception.
Here's McCaffrey.
They didn't call it that, and I think he was down by the contact, but it's okay. Whatever.
It's gonna bring up fourth down.
Wow.
And a short field awaits. Fair catch taken on this side of midfield. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season.
the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter.
There we go. Come on.
He will have the Seahawks first down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Seahawks first down.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here's Walker. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup. And this.
We'll try and run it with Walker.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
Every time I see an injury, I keep thinking it's going to be Kenneth Walker every time I run the ball, but he's got this, man. Come on.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First and goal, Seattle.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Charbonnet. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Darnold. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. 49ers offense ready to take over once again. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this
Not
one
as
with 1st and 10.
overwhelmingly powerful games I thought this would be.
A hit as he throws there. It's
Oh,
going to
shit.
wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Oh, damn,
Now,
he's
players
out.
shaken up after that play, and it's Brock Purdy who needs some assistance.
Uh-oh. That good old Mac Jones here.
On second down, here's Jones. That's a slant to Ayuk. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Come on.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it.
Yes.
McCaffrey.
Give us the ball. Give us the ball. That's what we want.
They stopped him
Wait,
dead
what?
in
No,
his
no, no,
tracks
no, no, no.
and set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to
The fucking ball, man. Come on.
They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
Hurry up, dude.
Shotgun now for Jones. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Taking sweet ass time.
Second and 10.
Jones to throw on second down.
Get the ball.
That ball is out. The Seahawks scoop it up.
Thank you.
Darnold to throw on first down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive.
And this will not be
Look,
a spike.
whatever that is,
And this is going
won't
to
let you
on them. So much for a
throw
fake.
it. It's dumb.
It's a sack.
Where's? No, 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 no. Why is he not there?
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A gain of 3. It's fourth
I don't
down.
want Zach Charbonnet, dude.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That's to the rookie from Miami. Arroyo. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end
Is he
it, but
done for
all
the
intents and
That's so
purposes,
fucking dumb.
They're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
At the 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, they're going to give it to Charbonnet. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
That pisses me off.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, on third down, it's Darnold. This one caught it before, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Oh, what?
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs.
Player stats, here we go. Let's just see. Oops, no, we weren't watching. 206 yards only? Pisses me off. Oh, that really sucks. We're gonna have to see his stats and see if he even made 3,000. My guess is probably not. Um, okay, so here's our teams. Wow, he had 2,881 yards. That was not even close. Genty's on there, Henry's on there. Smith and Jigma ends the year with 122 receptions for 1819 yards with 19 touchdowns. I love that. Leonard Williams ends the season with 32 sacks. Mafe with 24. DeMarcus Lawrence with 21. That's like 77 yard or sacks. Insane. Tariq Woolen is in second place, really, with 6 interceptions this year. Wow. That's a rare one. Anybody else? That's it. Okay. Well, let's look at the playoff bracket. Final time looking at this. Eagles haven't budged at all. Washington is now the seventh seed. Bucks are the third. Cowboys are the sixth. Green Bay is fourth, and Los Angeles Rams are fifth. Um, Interesting. My hope is that it's going to be Green Bay that goes in. I would like to play Green Bay. I'm going to say Bucks win, Green Bay wins, and then it's going to be Eagles and us. We're going to take out Eagles. We're going to advance, and then it's going to be, I would say Green Bay over the Bucks. That's going to be the NFC Championship game. Is Green Bay versus Seahawks, kind of like it was in 2015. And then over here, I'm going to go out and say Buffalo's going to beat the Patriots. Kansas City got up to the third seed. Wow. Okay, so they're gonna go beat the Steelers, and then Bengals are gonna win. Bengals in Kansas City. It's gonna be Kansas City in the AFC Championship, followed by I'm gonna say the Bills. I'm really gonna say it. I'm gonna say Bills versus Bengals. Or excuse me, Bills versus Chiefs. And I think it's gonna be a Chiefs versus Seahawks. That's my guess. So we'll go. We'll see. Does it say play game? No. Okay, let's go advanced week. Oh, there was a trade there. I didn't even see it. Let's see if my predictions are correct. What? Okay, so I was right. Bucks win, but Rams go in 37-23. I was way off on the NFC Champions side. That's crazy. Washington beats the Eagles, but we knew about the Bucks. That's the only thing I got right. And then Rams. So the Rams and Bucks versus Washington Commanders and Seahawks. That's gonna be a good game. And okay, Ravens are in. Yep. Bills won. Okay. Kansas City won. And then Bengals won. So all the teams that are there. I'm going to say Kansas City beats. No. Oh, shoot. I'm going to say Bills versus Bengals. That's my guess. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. And we'll go from there.